Hello everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Makrand Ramakant Jena and today I'm going to discuss about how to create AI agents using Microsoft Copilot Studio. Microsoft Copilot Studio is basically a tool which comes under Power Platform. Now we will try to understand how we can create AI agents using this studio. So without any further delay, let's get started. So let us dive into the exciting world of AI agents in this online workshop, and we will discover how we can build powerful conversational experiences using Microsoft Copilot Studio. We have the following objectives covered in this workshop, and I hope you will find this workshop to be of maximum benefit. By the end of this workshop, you will be able to identify the real world AI use cases. You will be able to grasp conversational AI concepts. You will get to know how you can create custom bots. You will learn about how you can automate the workflows and how and where you can deploy AI agents across different channels. Let us try to understand about conversational AI. Conversational AI enables humans to interact with computers using natural language, understanding intent and context. It powers systems that can hold human like dialogues, fulfilling various tasks. Now, the goal of conversational AI is basically to introduce natural, intuitive, and personalized interactions between the humans and the computers in such a way that the tasks are getting executed faster. Humans are getting the support with the minimum turnaround time. Let us now try to understand the difference between the chatbots and AI agents. Most of the people do have queries like what is the difference between chatbots and AI agents? While chatbots are mainly focused with responding to the repetitive queries, AI agents are more than that. AI agents can do the tasks which are accomplished by the chatbots, and in addition to those tasks, AI agents can help in automating various tasks such as sending the emails or entering the details into the Excel document. So now let us discuss about what is Copilot Studio. So Copilot Studio is a low-code platform for building powerful AI assistants and copilots. It's designed for both developers and business users, and we will be checking upon how this can be useful, and key features and business uses are mentioned in front of you, and it would appear somewhat like this. Here are some common use cases for the AI agents. As you can observe that AI agents can be used in customer support, in internal help desks, appointment booking, order status and FAQs, document search and feedback collection, and other use cases wherein this can be utilized is for codes related to the projects and for the interview preparation as well. And as per the experts of AWS, it has been confirmed that 2025 is going to be the year of AI agents. Now let's try to understand what is topic flow and what are trigger phrases. So basically, the topic flow defines the conversation path or conversation flow for the AI agent. And trigger phrases are included within the topic flows. And topic flows are including the trigger phrases the conversation notes, and responses to guide the user interaction. And regarding this, how the topic flow works, I am going to show the video. Topic flow and trigger phrases are like question answers for the AI agent to learn, remember, and utilize them whenever the user is asking the questions. Now, for any particular topic, just like we humans do, we ask questions in many ways. Questions can be asked, but the meaning stays the same and the answer remains in common. In the similar way, the topic flows work in Copilot Studio. Basically, there are two ways using which we can create topics for any AI agent. One of them is by selecting from blank, and another one is add from description with Copilot. Now, I will be showing you how from blank a topic is created. Kindly view this carefully. So I am selecting add topic from blank, and then this screen appears. Whenever I select add a topic from blank, I am naming this topic which I am creating as assessment based query. Normally, any topic which is created in any AI agent created using Copilot Studio would require at least 5 to 10 questions in order to understand and remember the topic. So I'm just defining the questions over here, which would be revolving around assessment. I am defining here 5 questions, basically containing the same meaning, and they will have one answer in common. Okay, the questions I have added. Now I will click on add node. There are so many options available, but I want that generative answer should be provided. So I will be selecting generative answers. You can also select send a message if required, but over here, since my requirement is that the AI agent should search the answers over the internet and it should provide me the answer, so I will select generative answers. Now over here we have to define the input, so from where it would take the input, of course from the text which would be provided by the end user. So I will select activity.text. This is important to define. And within the data sources I will be enabling the web search so that our AI agent can surf the internet and provide me the answer. Now, after the answer is provided, the natural flow that should occur is of conducting the feedback. So I have selected end of conversation. Basically, end of conversation will contain the CSAT survey, which will help in collecting the feedback from the end user. So I have saved this topic. I am entering the question now. Now, depending on the speed of the internet, it will take some time for the AI agent to respond to the query. Since the web search has been selected, and if your internet connectivity is quite strong, then you will be receiving the answers within few seconds. So it has provided me the answers, and now it has conducted the survey. It is asking, did that answer your question? I have selected yes. It is prompting me to rate my experience. I have given the ratings. It has asked, can I help with anything else? I have selected no. So in this way the topic works. In this way in Copilot Studio, variables, conditions, and responses. So talking about variables and conditions, conditions can be added while you will be clicking on add a condition, depending on whether the user has to make a choice or whether there is some boolean logic involved, that is true or false or yes or no. You can create the conditions and implement the logic. Variables will be coming into picture while you will be clicking on ask a question, in which the variable will be storing the response for the question which would be answered by the end user. Now, how those responses which are stored in the variable can be saved into Excel, regarding that there is a YouTube video whose video link I will be showing you right now. You may directly access that link by accessing that link on YouTube by typing it if required. So as I had mentioned, that using Power Automate, you can make several tasks automated, and there are provisions to connect over 1000 services for advanced automation, out of which I had already mentioned that you can introduce the feature of sending an email, and another one is to save the responses in the Excel document. So these both things are possible, and along with them there are other services for which you can go ahead with creating the advanced automations. And Power Automate is so much powerful that you can perform complex real world actions effortlessly, regarding which the link has been shared with you already. You may view that video and accordingly design the topic flows whenever and wherever required. So, as we had discussed during the initial minutes of our session, that customer service, project support are few of the use cases wherein the AI agents can be utilized. So there are certain firms which are already utilizing the AI agents in order to automate their tasks, in order to respond to the queries asked by the users. H&M, Pizza Hut, Johnson and Johnson, and also to mention, in project delivery also AI agents help. Deloitte and Adobe are few of them. So as far as hands-on practice is concerned, one of the most popular use cases, which is the smart customer support agent, can be developed. You can implement the required necessary features within your AI agent that you will be designing using the Copilot Studio. One thing that is extremely important to remember, that whenever it happens that you have to design an AI agent using Microsoft Copilot Studio, either you will be requiring a work account or a college account to begin working with Copilot Studio. Now let us understand how you can publish the AI agents across the different channels. This is very important because here you must have the clarity about for which purpose you are designing the AI agent, depending on which you have to define the knowledge source. Now, considering if you are going to design the agent for internal purposes, so in that case, the knowledge source will be either a public website or SharePoint link or OneDrive link. Now, there is an important thing to remember that whenever you are going to use a SharePoint link or a OneDrive link as the knowledge source for your AI agent, for internal organization, it is important that that particular SharePoint or OneDrive folder must be shared with other members of your organization, or else there are going to be difficulties for the members of your organization to use the AI agent. And of course, since it is going to be for the internal organization, so in that case the authentication will remain enabled, and the channel wherein you will be publishing that agent will be Microsoft Teams. Considering if you are going to design an AI agent for public purpose, for general public access, in that case the knowledge source will be a public website, and if you want you can also upload an offline Excel document. Of course, there can be a question that whether the offline Excel document can be used in those cases wherein the AI agents are going to be designed for internal purpose. Of course, the offline Excel can be utilized as the knowledge source, even if you have to use the AI agents for internal purposes. But yes, if you are going to design the AI agents for general public access, then in that case, the knowledge source can never be SharePoint or OneDrive, because in order to access SharePoint or OneDrive, authentication is required. And if you are making the changes, like in knowledge source, you have defined SharePoint link or OneDrive link, and the AI agent is going to be utilized for general public access, for which you have to disable the authentication. Considering that case, the AI agent would generate an error. So you must remain careful that in cases wherein you are going to utilize the AI agent for general public use, in that case authentication will remain disabled. The channel will be either a website or the social media platforms which are supported by the Copilot Studio, so that the AI agents can get published. And knowledge source can be website or an offline Excel document, but never SharePoint or OneDrive. While you will be publishing the AI agent over a website, depending on whether you have to publish it as a separate chat window or a chat widget, so you have to click on web app, and then you will be able to observe the web chat link provided by the Copilot Studio. So if you want to embed your AI agent as the chat window, so only that web chat link would be required to be copied and pasted on the page or the section of the page wherein you would like to embed your AI agent's chat window. And if you want to publish it as the chat widget, then instead of copying that entire code, you have to check for a custom code, either by having a conversation with a web developer, or else you can also take assistance from either ChatGPT or Copilot. or any generative AI tool that you prefer to use. So, by taking help from the generative AI tool, you can generate that mixed HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code in which you have to include the web chat link under iframe src, which would help in displaying your AI agent's chat window, which is going to be extremely important. Talking about testing and deployment, so as you had observed that while I had designed the topic, there was test your agent given on the extreme right hand side. So once you have created the topic flow, you may test your agent by entering the queries in the chat window given in test your agent section, and depending on the errors which are generated, you can always rectify them, you can always correct them, and then you may proceed ahead with publishing them on those channels depending on how your use case is. So here is the QR code given, which you can scan for checking out the free online certification courses links. These links are associated with creating the AI agents using Microsoft Copilot Studio. I hope you found this session to be insightful and knowledgeable. In order to help us in knowing whether the session was helpful for you, you are expected to scan the QR code and provide your feedback. Once you submit your feedback, you will also get a certificate of completion for completing this online workshop. And if you want, you can connect with me over LinkedIn by scanning this QR code. You can send me a connection request over LinkedIn. I would be happy to connect with you, and you may share with me your suggestions or ideas or any queries you would like to ask me or discuss with me over LinkedIn. So, this comes towards the end of our session. I thank you all for your participation and engagement, and I wish you all the best for your future endeavors as far as creating AI agents using Microsoft Copilot Studio is concerned. Thank you so much once again.